Now, speculation is rife that there could be a leadership change in Karnataka. The arrival of Chief Minister Siddaramaiah and his deputy DK Shivakumar in Delhi to meet the Congress top leadership has only fueled these speculations. The Congress party is maintaining that the meet is nothing but routine. Sources, however, are saying that the High Command is in favor of a transfer of power in Karnataka. The High Command is also ensuring that Siddaramaiah is accommodated and is likely to take him into the national leadership. Ever since the Congress party came to power in Karnataka with a huge majority in 2023, reports of a rift or demands of leadership change within the party have often emerged, with several party legislators favoring DK Shivakumar for the top job.
You are confident, sir, you will continue completing 5 years in office, sir.
Speculation rife that there could be a possible leadership change in Karnataka, even as Karnataka's Chief Minister Siddaramaiah meets Congress parties Randeep Surjewala and KC Venugopal in Delhi, a meeting that is currently underway in Delhi with Deputy Chief Minister of Karnataka, DK Shivakumar, in attendance. Will he be elevated to the position of Chief Minister in Karnataka, with Siddaramaiah being elevated to the national leadership of the Congress party? That's the big question hanging over this all-important meeting. Bear in mind, this comes in the back of months of speculation about a possible rift between Siddaramaiah and DK Shivakumar and their supporters, and a possible leadership change as well. We have my colleague Sneha Koshi now joining us on the phone. And Sneha, all-important meeting that could yet decide who will be the next Chief Minister of Karnataka.
That's right. In fact, Krishna, what is interesting is, while there was a whole lot of build-up about Siddaramaiah being called or being summoned to Delhi, as it were, possibly the 6th over the last few months itself, now you have both DKS and Siddaramaiah in Delhi, and both of them have been snapped at the Indira Bhavan. So both of them talking to each other amid what seems to be the camps of the two leaders, literally power fighting for their respective leaders. What we've also learned at this point is Siddaramaiah is likely to continue as Chief Minister. That's a big inside scoop. That's a big inside scoop that News9 has gathered at this point, that for now, Siddaramaiah is likely to continue as the Chief Minister in Karnataka, which means that the formula where DKS is likely to get a tightened or a strengthened portfolio, possibly including the Home Minister, because that is what DKS has been demanding, that DKS should either be given the Home Minister and his brother DK Suresh should be given a seat in Rajya Sabha. That's a possibility that really may be emerging at this point. And if at all the High Command can manage to quell this unrest that seems to be popping up every few months in Karnataka, especially since the swearing in that has happened, which saw the government of Congress coming back to Karnataka in a way that many thought was likely impossible, and then you had Siddaramaiah becoming the Chief Minister. So Krishna, every few months, in fact this is possibly, as I mentioned, the 6th such summon that has happened for Siddaramaiah and DKS. Earlier DKS said he's not been called, and now he's there at Indira Bhavan. So obviously a lot of talks likely. It's also the 3-year mark or the 3-year itch for the Karnataka government for the Congress government in Karnataka, whichever way you want to see. It's a big mark in the sense it's a 3-year mark. Siddaramaiah is the longest-serving Congress Chief Minister, as it were. And now there were talks about how DKS should be given the Chief Ministerhood as part of the power sharing or the power formula, as it is known as. That unlikely at this point again, Krishna.
That's what can possibly be expected from this meeting. We are getting you the latest visuals and images and the latest scoop from what sources are saying about what the Congress top leadership could possibly do. Bear in mind, there have been several summons for the Karnataka leadership to come to Delhi in the past year or two. All of them never led to anything concrete, no clear announcement from the Congress top leadership about whether they're even looking at a change of leadership, a change of guard or not. Will there be a formula, to split the leadership? No clarity coming in from the Congress High Command so far, but all that could change today because there is a timing issue. the Congress party needs to start preparing for the next Karnataka State Assembly elections, and a divided house will do them no good in the face of anti-incumbency that they themselves will be fighting as they go forward with their preparations for the next elections in 2028. So the all-important meeting that is taking place currently in the national capital between Karnataka's top leadership and the Congress top leadership could also set the tone really for the next for the future to come when it comes to the leadership of the Congress party in Karnataka, isn't it, Sneha? This is not just about choosing the new chief minister, but it's also about setting the tone really for Congress party in Karnataka for the years going forward.
You know, Krishna, what was interesting was Congress really won, Congress-led UDF won the elections in Kerala, swept the elections if we really want to use the word, and one warning that everybody had for Rahul Gandhi and the Congress in Kerala was don't do the same mistake you did in Karnataka. Looks like they have averted that. They had the ear to the ground, and most of the people, particularly the Congress workers and people who voted for the Congress-led UDF in Kerala, seem to be extremely happy with the decision that they have taken. Now the challenge is back to Karnataka, because if you remember when this government came back to power in Karnataka, one of the things that was said was, which emerged from the different power camps in Karnataka, was that there's going to be a seat sharing for the chief minister, which means there's going to be Siddaramaiah for a few years, followed by DKS. There was no official word on it, but there was the power sharing that really did come across. 3 years since the Congress in power in Karnataka, records have been broken if we have to talk about the tenure of Siddaramaiah as a chief minister, but there's also records which have been broken in terms of the summons that have been made to Delhi. The manner in which the two camps have been fighting over the post of chief minister. And I'm saying the two camps because right now the visuals that are playing on the screen is Siddaramaiah and DKS both at Indira Bhavan in New Delhi. Both of them really, last both of them were seen sitting like this was when they had the idli and mutton for the unity breakfast, as it were. They're seen here at the Indira Bhavan, both of them together after summons, quote-unquote summons from the Congress top guns. Now, again, Krishna,
and the plates looked a little vegetarian this time around, Sneha, isn't it? It didn't look like mutton curry this time around.
I don't know. They don't have their smiles. I'm not going to talk more about that. Krishna, it's not Karnataka, it's Delhi. So yeah. Vegetarian or not vegetarian, I'll leave that to you. But here's the thing. A whole lot of power tussle that's really been happening. Yeah. The two camps, including the Vokaligas, really pushing for DKS in this point. Their respective MLAs really pushing it. Siddaramaiah wanting a cabinet change. Siddaramaiah wanting a cabinet rejig. He's been saying that, listen, the non-performing ministers have to be set aside. New, fresh blood needs to be brought in. That's not been happening because there's obviously a power problem in Karnataka. So this is going to be a huge challenge. So if Siddaramaiah is supposed to stay as chief minister and they really want to quell what's happening in Karnataka, then I think this is their next big challenge of how will they have their ears to the ground to be able to solve this problem. Because if they can manage to tackle this, this will be a big win for Congress. At this point, this doesn't seem abated.
But then all said and done, the Congress party, the Congress High Command does not have too much time. And if you're going to take the Kerala example, the fact that they arrived at the right answer in Kerala and also took the right amount of time arriving at the answer that is consensus built. Looks like, if they...
amount of time, Krishna, that may be controversial. Many may be saying, you've come to the right answer, as it were, right amount of time. Well, Krishna, that's up for grabs.
Okay, fair enough. I was only saying that because, finally they did end up choosing a chief minister without any faction fights, without any, breaking up of the party, despite the fact that there are 3 different groups in Kerala fighting against each other, wanting their man to be there. They managed to handle the situation well, as you were telling us. Let's hope that rubs off and they finally find a solution for Karnataka as well. But for now, we'll let you go. Thank you so much for taking time out to be with us over here, Sneha.